Hi guys, today I'll be doing a quick presentation on how we can use the Tradingview charts to do our technical analysis. But the key focus here today is to make sure that we are all on the same page. We are using the same kind of analytical tools, the same kind of templates. And the reason for this is Tradingview charts can be very messy if they are not used properly. I will show you some examples of this. So what I have done is I have adjusted the Tradingview charts, the templates, so that they're much neater. And over time, when we use this, when we all use the same approach, it's important. It's almost as if we can liken it to speaking the same language. If we're an army of traders, but we all speak a different language, it's all going to be chaos. So what we can do is that we can standardize our templates, standardize our approaches to this technical analysis, charting specifically, so that when we are at war with the forex market, we are all speaking the same language. We are moving in tandem, and we're able to understand each other easily without all the confusions. Just to give you an idea of how the Tradingview charts are normally like, I will show you this. I will show you this the standard templates that they use. Over here is the standard Tradingview templates. So we are looking at the same currency pair. We're looking at the same Kiwi dollar. All right, same Kiwi dollar. So imagine I want to look at Fibonacci retracement. All right. Yeah, see my mouse, I can click here, I go to Fibonacci retracements, and I look here. Okay, the colors are nice. I don't like the colors. I think it's one big mess. Sure, it tells you a bit. Okay, this is a 23%, 38%, 50%, 61.8, and the 78.6%. So all these are important levels. All right, so we figured this is one Fibonacci retracement, and we're thinking, okay, we take a Fibonacci retracement from there, but we also need to take one from here in case this is a wave 2. And suddenly it starts looking a little bit confusing. So, all right, this is the 38%. Okay, we now need to take a Fibonacci projection, what we call the trend-based Fibonacci extension, from here to see if it's an ABCD kind of projection. It's just about the ABCD kind of projection, it's just about reached there, but this is the 1.0, and you start noticing that it gets really messy. The colors, what was initially just one nice color, it's suddenly all a mess. All right, it's all a mess right now. We can't see anything clearly, and this is one of the main problems with the Tradingview charts, is that sure, it's for I figured for novices, it looks nice, it's colorful and everything, but the moment you start doing more Fibonacci projections, retracements, which we'll be using a lot of in our time at the Forex Army, like I need to do another retracement here, you start noticing that it gets really messy. The levels are just, the colors are not doing it any good. Sometimes you want to add in further channels. For example, we add in we try to see if there's a channel here somewhere, if there's a channel breakout, and look at it's all one big mess now. This is not something we like to do. We like to keep things simple. So I'm just going to do the same thing right now on the current charts that I have with my templates, and we will see how it works out. So this is the exact same Kiwi dollar, of course, without the indicators, and just say I'm looking for a Fibonacci retracement from the bottom here. There we go. The gold color line is the golden ratio, the 61.8. Over time, you will slowly be able to understand that one level above 61.8 is the 50%, 38%, 23%. All of this will be intuitive to you. All right, we only need to know that the 61.8% is the golden ratio. Okay, so all right, we notice, okay, price has just bounced off the 38%. Now we need to do another Fibonacci projection level, and there you go, 1.0. When we do Fibonacci projections, the two golden lines are 1.0 and 2.0. We take out all the other nonsense levels because in terms of Elliott wave theory, these are the levels to watch out for. So there'll be a 1.0, 2.0, 0.618, 1.618, and 2.618. These are the key levels, which I will be showing you later. But the key thing is that I want to highlight this to you, is that this is the Fibonacci projection. You keep things really simple, and then we do another Fibonacci retracement from here. We can roughly see that it's at the 38%. So we can see that we can find 138% retracement, 138% retracement, 1.0% retracement. And it's much simpler compared to this chart. You know, it looks like one major mess here. The key reason why this is happening is because we'll slowly fine-tune our eyes. We'll fine-tune our eyes to understand what each color means. With knowing which we are able to remove all the funny numbers by the side, all the funny colors. We keep things simple. All right, and we keep things simple. We're able to trade better. We filter out all the noise. Okay, so as simple as that. This video will help you better understand how we're going to go about and set up all these templates. So let's begin. So to begin with, the first thing we look at is the Fibonacci retracements. Now you'll notice that at the top here, let me draw it for you. Let me highlight it for you. At the top here, I have I have this toolbar. This toolbar is the most commonly used tools that I use. Basically, it's the horizontal lines, the trend lines, the arrows, the channel, Fibonacci retracement, Fibonacci projections, and the words. You know, this is just typing out letters. All right. To get this, what you need to do, for example, if I want to have the horizontal ray there. If I want to have the horizontal ray there, I click this area, and these are the stars that I have beside each of these options. You can click add to favorites, and you notice that it's over here now. But since I do not use that, the few that I use are the trend line, horizontal ray, arrow, and parallel channel. I guess it'll be a good practice for you to take note of this and draw this and ensure that your TradingView charts has the same stars on these four options. On top of that, we go on to the next one. I click here. The two main things we use are Fibonacci retracements and Fibonacci trend-based Fibonacci extensions. We do not use the rest of the funny things yet, but in the meantime, we're just using Fibonacci retracements, Fibonacci extensions, ensure that you have a star beside them. Okay guys, before I start this video, there's something that I actually forgot, and that is when we want to save a template, do take note of this. When we pick anything here, when we pick a trend line, for example, we right click, we click format. After we do our adjustments, the moment we want to save a template, after you've done your adjustments around the place, the moment you want to save a template, you click here, you click save as, and then you type in the template name. Alright, this is important because throughout this tutorial, I'll be skipping this point most of the time. But if you're following me on the side, you have your TradingView charts open, and you are saving and you're following the templates. It's important that you save the templates accordingly. Every time you finish your setting the colors, the style for each of these tools, all you need to do is to click save template and remember to save it, because if you don't save it, you will all the work will go to waste. All right, so let's begin. Okay, so now we go on to the templates. We'll start from left to right, horizontal ray. The moment you click on horizontal ray, here, and you draw one line, correct? What you can do, you can right click it, click format, and you're able to change the formats. You don't need to adjust anything else. All you need to do is to right click on it, change the format and style. I like to have you notice that I have a couple of templates. I have the buy entry line, horizontal. This tells the people in the Forex army when to buy. I have the horizontal resistance. This tells me that there is resistance is always above price. So horizontal resistance means that we're looking at a level above price. Horizontal support means we're looking at a level below price. Sell entry, self-explanatory, when to sell. Stop loss line and take profit line. All right, these are the 6 different templates that I have, and it is all that we require for now. Okay, so let me just run through the templates, and when you see the templates, you're able to adjust the colors accordingly. All right, so the first one we look at is the buy entry line. The buy entry line is really simple. The line and the text colors are in blue. Which blue in particular, you can take note that is this blue, the third one from the right, 2 rows up. Text color, we use it 4 rows from the right, 2 rows up. We use Verdana and 16. Text alignment is right and top. This is the same throughout. All right, the line thickness should be here, and we're using a straight line. Okay, the moment in the text box you have to write buy entry, so that you will be able to see this all the way on the right. Over here, this is the buy entry. So when what is written here will be seen over here, buy entry. So it's really neat for us. It tells us very simply that is the area to buy from. All right. So I'll just be running through a couple of the other templates. There is the horizontal resistance. All right, horizontal resistance, we're using this color. All right, second from the left, second from the top. Don't need to worry too much about the text because we do not need any text. We don't need to write horizontal resistance there. Our template is really simple. A red line means resistance, a green line means support. All right, so don't worry about the rest. Don't worry about Verdana 12 center top because there is no text. All you need to know is to choose this thickness and the type of line. Next one is horizontal support. No difference too. The color that you're using is second from the bottom, fifth from the left. Just pick this one. Okay, no text too. Sell entry is exactly the same as the buy entry. So you notice is third from the right, second from the bottom. Text is fourth from the right, second from the bottom. Everything else is the same. Verdana 16 is bold. Take note is bold. And the line here is this thickness. It's the same except over here the word is sell entry. We have stop loss line. Stop loss line is tells us when where do we put our stop loss. We're using this rate. We're using this rate. At any point of time wherein if you feel I'm going too fast, just pause the video and what I would recommend is that you have your Tradingview charts open in another window and you're able to adjust it along with me. All right, Verdana 16 bold. Stop loss is here. Text alignment right and at the top. Last one, we have the take profit line. We're using this color right beside the gold color, and it's fifth from the right, fifth from the left. Oh, actually it's sixth from the right. Yeah, fifth from the left and second from the bottom. Everything's the same. Verdana 16 bold, take profit. All right, so that is the templates for the lines. So for example, if I feel like, hey, I really like this line here. I really like this line as a profit, as a line to go long on. We will click here, horizontal ray. I'll pick this level. And the neat thing about Tradingview is you can go here. This is what you mean by templates, and I click buy entry. I like this buy entry, correct? And where do I want to take profit? For example, I feel like, I click here again. I say I want to take profit here. I click this and I put take profit. Very simple. Where's my stop loss? If I set it here, I put this stop loss. It's as simple as that. All right, we after that we can go and draw an arrow, and then I can change the arrow template to being a bullish arrow, and there we go. As simple as that. Buy entry, take profit there, and we can see the clearly where the arrow is coming from. We'll touch on the arrows later. The next thing we touch on now is just the trend lines. The trend lines they're really simple. You draw a trend line, or you can pick a trend line from here or from your quick access bar, and we right click it, we click format. All right, trend lines, I have a couple of lines. The thing about Tradingview is they combine lines like these diagonal lines, they combine it with arrows. So what you see here is the templates for arrows and lines. All right, they all apply the same. Okay, so the first one we touch on, I'll go from top to bottom, is a bearish arrow. We click on a bearish arrow, and what you want to look out for here, a bearish arrow, we use this color, this red, this thickness, this line. Left end will be normal, right end will be arrow. We do not need a text color, we can leave the rest blank. Bearish line is the same as a bearish arrow, just that the only difference is that instead of arrow, it becomes normal. Bullish arrow, the green that we're using is the 5th from the left, 2nd from the bottom, beside gold. Everything else the same. Here we're using arrow. Bullish line, as you have expect, is exactly the same except the right end we're using normal. Don't need to worry about the text color as there's no text. And double arrow. Double arrow is just to tell us in terms of Fibonacci projection, if a certain movement is of the same magnitude as the previous movement, what we call ABCD in Fibonacci. I will show this to you later. The color that you're using is this 4th from the bottom, 4th from the left, right at the bottom. Left and right side are both arrows. Okay, so how Fibonacci, how a double arrow is used is very simple. For example, we found out earlier that this, we're using a Fibonacci projection level now. We notice that there you go. This movement here is the same as this movement here. So we will click on arrow, template. We click on we draw an arrow. We click on template, double arrow. There you go. One double arrow there. Click on arrow again, and another double arrow there. So when we look at the analysis, when you're showing someone the analysis in the Forex army, immediately you will know that the movement of the magnitude of this movement is the same as the magnitude of this movement. It's very straightforward. It's a very key thing that we have to learn. We have to work in templates, right? Work together as a team, speak the same language. All right. So moving on, this that will cover the templates for the lines and the arrows. The next thing we do for is parallel channel. The moment you draw a parallel channel, you right click on it, format. All right, we have two channels, very simple two channels. We have the bearish channel and the bullish channel. So we're looking at the bearish channel. Is very simple. The color that we're using is this red. Notice that we like to use the same colors throughout. We don't like to change colors. Red means resistance, red means bearish. It's a universal understanding. We do not want the entire rainbow in our charts. All right, the thickness is not this thick. Personally, I prefer the channel to be not so thick, so it helps us to find price points a little bit better. The middle area is nothing. Background is nothing. We do not want any shaded background. We do not want any middle. It's as simple as this. All right, this is the template. For the bullish channel, it's exactly the same. The color is the 5th from the left. This green once again. All right, there we go for the channel. And now let me clear the charts. What we're doing now is Fibonacci retracements. So earlier we did a nice Fibonacci retracement we did a nice Fibonacci retracement all the way from here and we right click, click format. These are the settings that you need to do. All right, you take out everything else. These are the only settings you need to do. These are the key things you need to do in terms for the levels on Fibonacci. All right, we're using this blue, third from the right, third from the bottom. We're using this blue throughout. Use the same blue throughout for every single one. Do take note that you only need these levels: 0, 23.6, 38.2, 50%, 61.8%, 78.6, and 1. That's all you need. All right, and check these boxes here. Ensure everything is the same. Ensure that the levels, the level lines, you're using a thin level. This line, a thin line. You don't want it too thick. You want it thin, and this is as simple as it gets. All right. We do not want a background too. That makes it really messy for us. Ensure that all these boxes are unchecked. Okay, it will take some training for you to recognize that the 61.8% for retracements is the golden line. Golden line is this line, the fourth from the left, second from the bottom. Okay, so now that we got the Fibonacci retracement templates done, we're going to do Fibonacci projection templates. All right, so the Fibonacci projection templates is essentially, I have to mention to you, it is this one here. It's the trend-based Fibonacci extension. We want to right click on it, format, and there we go. They have so many levels. Tradingview has so many levels, but we do not need every single level. All we need are these levels here. We need the 61.8%, the 100%, and the 161.8, 261.8, and don't forget the 200%. All right, so these are the 5. I'm just going to circle them for you. We need this one here, we need this one here, we need this one here, 61.8, we need 200%, and we need this one here. Okay, these are the 5 levels we need. The colors we use are slightly different. Trend line, ensure that this is checked, ensure that this is checked, ensure that this is checked. Okay. Actually, in terms of the background, I believe the background shouldn't be checked. Just that I have, there's no difference if you check the background or not. In fact, this should be unchecked. This should be unchecked, yes. Mine is checked because you notice that it slides all the way to the right, so people can see it, but you can uncheck this. I'm going to uncheck this now. Okay. The colors that we use are slightly darker, I guess. Third from the right, second from the bottom. This is the same standard color that we use throughout. 61.8, 161.8. The gold would be this one, fourth from the left, second from the bottom. The gold lines is the 100% and the 200%. These are the lines that you put in gold. So you know that when price, there's a projection, and you notice that it touches the gold line, you know that immediately you're able to take out your arrow. You can immediately draw your double arrow. Double arrow saying that, all right, this is a retracement level. This is a 1.0 projection level. Okay. So that covers the bulk of all the technical analytical tools. The last ones we'll be looking at is very simple. Is text. We do text. We click it. We right click and we format. Text, there are only 2 templates. There's a bullish, bearish exit and bullish exit. So anything to do with bearish, we use bearish. Anything to do with bullish, we do bullish exit. The bearish exit is very simple. What you see here is just we use this rate. You know, it's a second from the left, third from the bottom. We write anything we want, bullish exit or bearish exit. The thing about Tradingview templates is that when you change the templates, as you notice, the text doesn't change. All you need to do, all you need to know is that when we use bearish exit, it says that we want to signify that there's a bearish element. So in this case, I can say bearish exit. I can say there's bearish divergence. I can say that there's resistance. You know, everything that says that there's resistance, we are bearish. The background, we're gonna use this color here, the second from the left, third from the top. The color Opacity is just about in the middle, slightly above, slightly to the right of the middle. So this gives it the nice little translucent background. So this is for the bearish exit, and then we have the bullish exit. All right, bullish exit will just change everything to green. Well, so there we go. You notice that the bullish exit changes everything to green, bearish exit changes everything to red. Okay, always ensure that after you have done the template, you click save as and you save the template name. Okay, so that's it for me. In this session, I've shown you that how we can use the TradingView. We can all standardize our approach to the TradingView. Immediately, what you'll notice is that we should all have the same quick access bar at the top. If you want to arrange them, you can drag it to the left, drag it to the right. How I like to have mine is, oh shucks, yeah, how I like to have mine is pretty simple. Wait, why can't this thing move? It's so irritating. There you go. How we like to have this is very simple. You know, horizontal ray, trend line, arrow, parallel channel, Fibonacci retracements, trend-based Fibonacci extensions, and the text. Our approach should all be the same now. So when we do our analysis, it is all very straightforward. We are using the same language, we're using the same tools, and hence we will trade as much as possible. Our analysis will be the trading ideas we produce in the live trading room will all be standardized. It'll be easier for everyone to understand, and it'll be easier for us to make profitable trading decisions. All right, so that's it from me, guys. I hope you found this video very useful. If you have any questions regarding TradingView, the templates on TradingView charts, feel free to ask me. Feel free to post a question here, or you can always swing by the live trading room at www.theforexarmy.com/live-forex-trading-room. All right, and there I will be able to help you, help answer your questions that you may have. Any questions, actually, not only on TradingView but on technical analysis, and you'll be able to view our free streaming of our proprietary system there, and join us as a community to trade well together. Okay, so so that's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the live trading room. Cheers, peace out.